Hi guys, in today's video, you will learn how to integrate Kit, also known as ConvertKit with WordPress using MailOptin. So from the dashboard, we'll hover over MailOptin and go to integrations. On the next page, we'll see a number of different integrations on the left. We'll just need to find ConvertKit. So I already have my API keys set up, but if you don't, in ConvertKit, go to your profile. In the drop-down menu, click on Settings. Now on the left-hand side, all the way at the bottom, click on Developer. And this is where you'll be able to set up and copy your v3 API key and API secret. Once you've done this, you'll just need to go back and paste it here. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do here is go to Optin campaigns and I'm going to add a new one. And right now, all we're doing is just testing out our integration. I'm going to give it a name. We'll call this one Kit to keep it simple. And I'm going to select this template. Now we'll be taken to the Optin builder. And here we can see a preview of our Optin. And if we look on the left, we'll see our settings. So I'm going to click on an element on the Optin to edit it. This is the headline. Let's move to the left, and here I can hide the headline. I can also edit its text. And we also have options here to customize its color and font. All right, so I'm going to go back and let's take a look at another group of settings. Let's go to design. So here we can adjust the Optin's width. We just need to move this slider. We can also add a display effect using an option from this drop-down menu. We can also change our background color, border color, and add custom CSS. Now moving along, we can also customize our Optin's description. And this one is just like the headline. It's the same group of options. If you want to, you can also go ahead and customize your note. And this is the message below the button. Okay, so we're going to move on to fields. And here we have an option to use custom HTML only. So once you toggle this switch, you'll see a field to add your code. You also have the option to have just a call to action button. And there it is right here in the preview. And if you need to edit your button, you'll have access to its settings over here. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this off and we'll see our fields once again. We have a name and email field. So here you can choose to hide the name field simply by toggling this switch. You can also change the title and customize your colors and font. And there's also an option to make the field required. We also have the email field that we can also customize. This one cannot be hidden, but you can customize all of the other options. We can click on this button to add a custom field. And here we would just need to fill out all of the information, especially this field where we would need to select a type. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and delete this custom field since I won't be needing it. And also keep in mind that if you need to customize your button, you can do so using these options. I'm not going to be changing anything here, so I'm going to go back and I'll move on to configuration. And the first option here lets us hide the close button. We can also close the overlay on click. We have a number of different sound effects to choose from. We have options to customize our cookie durations, and the final option here lets us remove MailOptin's branding. If that option is turned off, we'll see the branding at the bottom, which we can attach our affiliate link to. We'll move on to the next tab, which is integrations. And the first option here lets us store our leads in MailOptin. But in our case, we'll set up a new integration. We're going to click on this and we'll access the drop-down menu to select ConvertKit. It's not named Kit as yet. And once it's selected, you'll need to go ahead and select a form. So in my case, I have two different forms. I'm going to click on the first one. You can also select a subscriber sequence, which I'm going to do right now. Here's a random one. And also, if you want to, you can go ahead and set up subscriber tags, but I'm going to keep this as default. All right, so now we're going to go back and move on to after conversion. And this is basically what happens after a lead subscribes. And we also have an autoresponder here, which we can configure. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the final option, which is display rules. And this is where we'll configure our targeting options. So right now we'll need to select a trigger for our Optin to show up. Let's try after scrolling down X%. I think about 4 or 5% is fine. And we'll make it about 4. We'll activate the rule and save our changes. Once it's saved, we can go ahead and turn on the Optin. Since our Optin is now activated, we can go ahead and test it out. So we'll go all the way back to the Optin dashboard. And what I want to do here is turn off one of my existing Optins, which could cause a conflict. So I'm going to open our website in a new incognito window. And here I'm just going to quickly scroll down to about 4% of the page. Once the pop-up shows up, I'll enter some random information and subscribe. All right, so once we've subscribed, we'll see our success message. And in Kit, we won't have any subscribers as yet. We'll need to go to our email to confirm our subscription. I'm going to confirm this quickly, and once we have the confirmation, we can try again. So in Kit, I'm going to go ahead and reload the page. And once it reloads, we'll now see that we have one new subscriber. So I'm going to click on Go to Subscribers. Now on the next page, if we take a look on the left-hand side, we'll see our lead all the way at the top. So this is confirmation that our integration was successful. In addition to opt-in campaigns, you can also use your Kit integration for email automation. I'm going to quickly demonstrate this by going to Emails. Then I'll click on Add New. Here I'm going to select Email Automation. Now we'll need to give this a title. I'll call it Test. And then we have an option to select a type. So new post notification will send your subscribers an email whenever a new post is published. And then there's Post Email Digest, which basically sends your subscribers a roundup of your latest posts. I'm going to choose this one and select this template. And that will take us to the email builder, which is similar to the opt-in builder. So we can see a number of different posts all compiled together in this email. If we go to our settings tab and scroll all the way down until we find recipient, we can select a connection. We'll see an option to select ConvertKit, which we'll use for our automation. You can find links in the description to a full video covering this feature. So I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.